trying to write a paragraph, the first thing we have is the title. Maybe this title will let the reader know what are you going to talk about in the next few lines, in the next few words, you know? And then maybe you are going to talk about Microsoft, say in the title Microsoft. Maybe you are going to talk about your trip, say my journey to Spain or whatever. So this is the title is so important so that you can grab the reader's attention to what are you going to say. And then after the title you have this word, this sentence, that says the most general idea in this whole paragraph or essay or whatever. Like, my journey to Spain. The topic sentence can be something a lot more general, you know, and say, I really liked my journey to Spain, and put a dot in there. So when you say, I really liked my journey to Spain, this is the first sentence in the paragraph. This is the topic sentence. So in this sentence, you show the reader that you are going to take about how much you liked your trip to Spain. You know, there will be more details about it. There will be the how did you go to Spain, by plane, by bus, by train, or whatever, from where to where, from which country to which country. There will be how long is the distance, how long is the time, how long does it take to reach Spain, and you will talk about the things that you enjoyed the most in Spain, you know, in that city or that city, doesn't matter which city. In the cities that you visited, you will write and say everything good about them, the people, the culture, the markets, the landmark, the views, and there will be a lot to talk about. So, you see all those thoughts in your head? I didn't organize a little thing. Well, what am I gonna do? Okay, grab a piece of paper, and now you can start writing. You need only a piece of paper. But there's one thing that I suggest the most is free writing. Free writing is a kind of strategy, a small one, that makes you write in whatever you want in this paper. Write whatever you think about. Write, maybe if you're thinking about Spain, write Spain, bus. We went by bus from that place to this place. We traveled through the mountains. We saw a lot of plains and green lands. We meet a lot of people. Write them on this paper. Write them a phrase after a phrase, a sentence after a sentence, without periods, without grammatic, without being so. Without being, it doesn't matter if your grammar is correct or not. It doesn't matter if your words are correct or not. You just write what you're thinking about and don't look if this word is correct or not. Okay? So, in this strategy, you can write it on a piece of paper or something like that. And then, when you come to organize these thoughts, you can make an outline for them. When you make an outline for these thoughts, you start to write those sentences that you wrote in free writing, left, right, down, wherever on this page. Grab those thoughts, put them in an outline, and start writing in an organized form, so that you can see clearly what you were thinking about, and those thoughts now out of your brain and on the outline that you made. After you do this, I suggest to start writing the outline on your computer. But note, do not use the usual note document on your laptop or computer, or doesn't matter. You see, there are some phones that have the autocorrect, you know? We have this same feature in laptops and computers. You can use this feature in those devices, in laptop or phones, so that you can make sure that your outline words are right, are correct, are good. How can I say this? You know, doesn't seem weird. And I will show you that here in Microsoft Word, I use it a lot because this helps me to avoid a lot of mistakes, a lot of phrasing mistakes. I mean, when I try to phrase a word, a sentence, and then you say it out loud, it seems awkward, right? So, in this situation, Microsoft Word will make a small line under this phrase, a blue line, you know. And when you click, when you right-click on this word or on this phrase, he will say the Microsoft Word will say, check out your phrasing and see if you can phrase it in another way, in another term, in another situation. And if you are writing your outline and you start writing if you are writing your outline on Microsoft Word and you see some red lines begin to appear under your words, then you may think it's what? Yeah, it's not correct. The spelling, the whatever. Yeah, it's mostly the spelling. Yeah. I mean, if you are going to write the word speed, S-B-E-E-D, that's correct. And if you are going to write it S-B-E-R-D, he will say, nah, that's not correct. And he will put a small red line under the word speed that you wrote in wrong letters, you know? Alright, so now let's go on and try to free write on your papers, and then we will move into the outline. So and make sure our words and phrases and sentences are organized correctly and clearly without any mistakes using Microsoft Word. Let's begin. Alright now, finished. Everyone is clear now? Finished from your free writing? Okay, so now let's move on to your laptops or mobile phones, doesn't matter what you have. If you have a mobile phone, just go to the notes and start writing. And if you have I suggest for mobile phones to download the Microsoft Word. It has a version for devices, you know, and it's very useful, and it's the same as the computer's version, you know. So now, let's start writing on our Microsoft Word that I think we already installed it in past lessons, in past lectures that we took. So, start writing here and try on purpose to write a word incorrectly. Okay? Yes? Maybe start with the word organize. Start with the word organize, yeah. Write it in a different way, but close enough to the correct way. You know how organize is written, right? Yeah. Okay. See, you put an S instead of Z in the word organize, so it appeared. Yeah, the red line appeared. Yes, yes. Well, here, right-click on the word organize that you wrote. Yeah. What he's saying, he's suggesting some words, correct words, and you can see, and he is suggesting some words to see what do you mean by this word, you know? And then you can select the correct one that you want, which is organize, with the Z, not the S, and that will be all. Now you can start writing your outline without worrying about grammar mistakes or letters mistakes, you know? You can just feel so comfortable towards this. Just write and let everything goes in this paper, and then you start checking. You see those red and blue lines under the words that are not correct or not correctly phrased.